Are women oppressed in Islam, or is Islam a feminist religion? Islam gives women certain privileges that are unparalleled in the history of women. So stick around for some eye-opening facts. Let's start with intellectual status. Islam gave women the right to education 1500 years ago. The Quran and Hadith both stress the importance of education for women as well as men. You will also be interested to know that the first university in the world was originally founded as a mosque by a wealthy merchant's daughter named Fatima al-Fihri in Fez, Morocco, in 857 CE. In comparison, in England, Cambridge University was one of the first universities to allow women to sit exams in 1886. However, women were not issued degree certificates until 1948. Let's move on to the economic status that Islam gives to women. Islam gives women rights to own property and businesses, and they have the right to inherit. Furthermore, upon marriage, the husband has to give his wife a dowry, or hak mehr, as it's known in some regions of the world. This belongs to the woman alone, and no one else has any rights over it. Islam also allows women to work for financial gain without any obligation to household expenses. She can contribute if she wants to, but that is strictly her choice. A man, on the other hand, has full obligations to household expenses and to the financial needs of his wife. Put into simple words, if you are a Muslim woman, his money is your money, and your money is also your money. In comparison, in England, women could not own property until 1882. It was until 1890 that this changed, but the woman had to be a widow to inherit her husband's property. Islam gave economic rights to women 12 centuries ahead of the compared time. Next is the social status of women in Islam. Islam instructs parents and guardians to gain the consent of a woman before marriage. She also has the right to the choice of her last name after marriage. In other words, she can keep her father's name, if she wants to. Muslims also believe that people will be called by their mother's name on the Day of Judgment, highlighting the high status of mothers in Islam. Islam gives women equal rights in marriage as well as in divorce. And when it comes to divorce, women have more rights, one can argue, as she would be entitled to financial support from the man she divorced through the waiting period. Moving on to a different kind of social status, Muslims believe paradise lies under the feet of mothers. You may have heard that one before. It again highlights the high status of mothers in Islam. Islam ensures that women are treated with respect from their husbands, sons, fathers, brothers, and from society as a whole. An example of this is that Islam encourages equal pay for equal work, and women can even participate in political life. It was the first religion to do this, well before history. I am going to now get on to a history comparison. In 1918, the Representation of the People Act gave certain women the right to vote. They had to be over the age of 30 and meet a property qualification. It was only until 1928 that all women over the age of 21 could vote, receiving the same voting rights as men. Finally, in terms of spiritual status, the Holy Quran repeatedly states men and women as equal. An example of this is chapter 4, verse 125. You will surely find more examples of the Holy Quran promoting equality between men and women. While this is the case, Muslims believe that men and women are created for different but complementary purposes, and both purposes are equally as important. In this video, I have covered religious principles of Islam. However, sadly, cultural practices around the world can differ from religious principles, and people end up confusing culture for religion. It is crucial to distinguish between cultural norms and Islamic teachings. They can be two completely different things. I want to draw your attention to a saying I found, which summarizes the mindset that Islam teaches about women. She is who births one half of society and raises the other. Understanding the Islamic rights this video covers helps empower women everywhere. It also reduces ignorance and misinformation. Remember, knowledge is power. Thank you for watching. Be sure to follow and subscribe for more videos like this one.